What's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Homie Will, and we're gonna get right into it with this CJ the Champ today, baby. Brand new video, straight off the block. Slade, a true menace to society. You know what I'm saying, man? Slade was that dude, bro. If y'all know anything about the original Teen Titans, bruh, not talking about Teen Titans Go at all. They was cool, but they not the originals, you feel me? The originals had all the good stuff that everybody was looking for. It was drama, they was smart, they was a team, they worked together, it was everything. They had everything in that, bro. That was one of the best series on TV, and it had a great ending too. I'm not gonna try to spoil that for you or anything like that, but Teen Titans definitely was one of the OG shows that I wish would come back. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get right into this CJ the Champ video. I know it's going to be a banger. Please make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe on this video, and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, guys. Let's do it.
God dog, ball hungry as a bitch. Hey,
Cyborg.
To gobble on this glit.
Oh shit.
Bruh, them was the days. Hey, okay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. It
Yes,
is finally
sir.
time to return to the round table of
Let go, man.
activity. Because today we got a special one. Because the last time we had one like this, it was about a good year ago. But ladies and gentlemen, stepping up to the plate, the teenage tormentor himself, Slade, the childhood menace, the master manipulator. This is one of the most devious, vile, disgusting niggas to ever do this shit.
Bruh.
Man, it's been a minute since we've done a cartoon character, but man, y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And it is finally time to observe the master of the fade. So, without further ado, Exhibit A.
Let's go, man. Before we even hop into it, for real, bro, Slade was one of the best villains out there. Hands down, I don't care what nobody say, bro. Top villains of the cartoon world, I should say. I'll put it like that. He's one of the top villains, bro. I really can't think of too many guys who was really better than him, bro. That story writing, immaculate, everything. Let's go ahead and jump into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now present to you Exhibit A.
Alright,
Pulling the
let go.
strings and trolling Robin. So
Facts. Oh my God.
What Slade was doing was just pulling strings and just staying in the shadows. Bro sent the high
Playing that man like a Nintendo.
Broad daylight just to start f***ing with him. They ended
All up
using
in his
all their
mind.
oats at the same time and body Robin. Then later on, they pulled up to their crib and started f***ing their shit up.
And these motherfuckers didn't
bruh,
make
they
it no
was just
better.
enjoying their day, and then this man Slade sent the ops to pull up at their front door. So after they end up,
Bruh.
Robin picks up Gizmo, and he's like, "Hey nigga, who the f is Slade?" And Gizmo's like, "I ain't telling you shit. I ain't no snitch." But nah, you see, here's the
Bruh.
thing. Slade knew they were going to fail. This man was like, "Yeah, I know they sorry as hell. I knew they wasn't gonna do shit. They was just some messengers." And you see this man start playing Robin on the screen over and over and over again, asking who is Slade. Nah, bro, what the f? This man was just giving them a teaser to what was going to happen to them later on. But nah, he was not done doing these pre-fight shenanigans. He got Cinder brought to break Plasmus out of jail while he's sitting down this dusty-ass throne room plotting and shit, thinking, who should I send to spin their block next? Then after this, he ended up disguising himself as an old man and actually ended up manipulating.
Bruh, Slade was not to be trifled with, bro. I can't stop thinking about how crazy this man really was, bro. Oh my God, like, I ain't even think about it till I started watching this video. This man was so ruthless, bro. This man was so masterful in his takeover, in the way he just dismantled the Teen Titans from within, bro. That was so crazy. Ah, man.
Forces of nature, lightning and thunder to do his bidding. And then he started fighting
What?
Robin, and Robin has no clue who this is at all. So the
None.
man started swinging, and he's like, "Yes, Robin, good, Robin, good. I like what I see, little nigga." Catch you on the flip side. So then later on, Slade ends up sending all of his Slade bots to jump the Titans and steal this chip. So while one of the bots is running away with the chip, Starfire's like, please stop and hand the chip over. But then this nigga just,
if you know, you know.
Man, shut your bitch ass up. Get up.
Bro really pulled the blicky on her ass. But nah, they finally end up stopping the bot. So Robin's like, hey, nigga, quit playing with me. Who the f is Slade? So, bro,
facts, he was done playing games.
Slade is on FaceTime.
What?
Hey, what's good with you, cuz? Hey, listen. I've been really
The
impressed with what you've been
mind
doing
games.
lately, my guy. I mean, I wish I was there to whoop your ass in person. But I don't think you're ready for that yet. Toodaloo, nigga. So this man Robin ended up getting so obsessed with finding out who Slade is, he decided, you know what? I'm gonna become a criminal. So this man becomes Red X, starts stealing shit, fighting his own team just to get closer to this nigga. He is obsessed. So later on, he finally ends up getting to meet Slade. So Slade comes up to him and he's like, impressive. We are just alike. So Robin's like, all right then, so what's your plan? Then this man Slade says, patience, you can't expect me to trust you yet, Robin. This man Slade like, you didn't think I would know that it was you, dumbass boy?
How,
about
bro?
to get jumped, and I'm gonna take your chain. But then everybody else ended up pulling up, so Robin just started.
This is when the mind game started. This is when Robin started to really go off the deep end, bro. Like he said, we just on Exhibit A. Slade had this man, oh my God, he had this man just going crazy. This was one of the best series ever because of Slade, bro. He could not figure out Slade at all. And as the viewer, you were like, you were heavily invested as well. You wanted to figure out Slade as well, and you were just as frustrated when you think that you had every answer figured out, but no, that wasn't right either. And it's this was great. This was peak television.
They're chasing mans. So while they're having this rooftop chase, Robin ends up jumping down to Slade, and Slade's like, careful, my boy. I don't want you getting hurt. Then he starts saying, you know, it's kind of not hero-like stealing shit so you can get kind of close to me. Too wrong, right, my boy. Then Robin starts swinging, but Slade is just beating this kid. Bro's like, damn, did Batman teach you shit? Because you can't hit me for nothing. Then he ends up grabbing this man and throwing him all the way off of the building. So while Robin's hanging on, he ends up falling, but Slade ends up grabbing him. So Robin's like, huh? Are you saving me? And then Slade says, nah, I'm not done whooping your ass yet. Huh? So then he whips the back up. What the f? Nah, bro, that's absolutely wild. Bro really saved his life just to beat him some more. Nah, bro, that's demonic. So then Robin finally lands a hit. So he goes to take off the mask, but homie is on FaceTime again. Hey, what's good with you, my boy? Hey, listen, I really wish I could I really wanted to whip your ass, but the hoes called up. You feel me?
Bro, I can't with this man.
Hey,
it's
that
too
one
much.
night with Lady Shiva, boy, I tell you, I had her and Talia al Ghul on my dick. So, I hope you like this gift I left you. So some time ends up passing after this, and we just get this absolute weird scene. So Robin is chasing Slade in like this canyon, and their movements very similar to the rooftop chase scene. So Robin starts swinging, and Slade is just beating him just like he beat him on the roof. Like he is making this man do ragdoll physics. So Robin ends up destroying these pillars, and Slade's like, excellent work, Robin. We're just alike, equally ruthless. But Robin ends up socking him, and he's like, I'm nothing like you. All you care about is destruction. And Slade's like, nigga, please. You destroy everything, Robin. And the dropped pillars ended up turning into stone faces of the Titans. So he takes off his mask and sees his own face.
Yep.
And he starts laughing.
This is one of the episodes that really messed with my mind, too.
Sequence the entire time. Oh, my God, bro. He's fucking with his head. Oh my God, bro, the psychological warfare is strong with this one. So that morning, Slade ends up calling him. Greetings, Titans. See, look, it's early in the morning, so I'm just gonna be straight with you and show you my evil plans. So look, I got...
Hey, bro, I don't know what this music, what kind of music he got on for Slade, bro. This party that Slade is in is jumping, and it stay jumping. You hear me? Can't stop, won't stop. The party don't stop at all. I mean, it's just going. Every time the Slade pick up the phone, hey, you know what's going down in the background. You know.
This bomb, right? And like I said, I'm gonna be very forward with you. I'm about to air this bitch out, plain and simple. Oh, and just to let you know, this detonator can stop time, you feel me? So I got the power of the world, dude. So TikTok pussies.
This nigga is crazy.
So they end up getting to the warehouse, and Robin is just beating the hell out of all the bots. He ain't saving none for nobody.
Nothing.
Yo, look at him beating the hell out of this dead bot. Dog is channeling his inner Brian Fury right now. So Starfire's like, Robin, stop, or you're getting no more of thy coochie for the rest of the week. But Robin's like, nah, that. Where this nigga Slade at? So then he ended up chasing down an innocent man, threw him on the wall and started interrogating him. Was like, hey, what's Slade at, cuz? Tell me now. But then they ended up stopping him. But they like, hey, bro, chill, it ain't that deep. But Robin's like,
oh,
deep?
man. Oh, I think this is around the time when, I don't know how he was doing it or what he was doing. I can't remember, but like, Robin started having like hallucinations of Slade, like seeing that nigga everywhere, like, and it was bad, bro. And the rest of the Teen Titans started being like, is he beating himself up and what's going on? And they were trying to find out Slade, and he was like, nah, he right over there, y'all don't see him. And he was just looking crazier and crazier by the minute, bro. I remember this. This brings back so many memories.
You know about deep? Man, y'all sorry as hell. I'm going to find Slade. So finally, after all this time, Robin finds Slade. So Slade says, wow, about damn time, man. I thought you was never gonna make it. Like, bro, it's been 11 episodes, but I'm finally glad you made it. Now, I got the detonator right here. You want it? Then come get it. So they get to scrapping and Slade just starts beating them again. Menace is like, come on now, Robin. You can do a little better than that. Now
come
witness
on,
my
Robin.
ultimate attack. Flying Tazumaki's appeal. This is
Flying what?
Beating. Menace is like, good technique. Then breaks his arm. Then he gives him the DBZ gut punch. That man still felt life differently after that one. But then Robin ended up raging out. So
come on,
grabs
Robin.
the detonator, and he's like, yes, I finally done it. But Slade's like, no, you did it. You see, there is no trigger because this is not a bomb. So the rest of the team was by this so-called bomb, and they ended up getting shot by this laser gun. So then Slade explains his actual plan. The bomb was just a distraction. That laser that he shot at everybody else ended up having probes on it. And with the push of a button, he could kill them at any second. So Robin's like, nah, you can't control them. But Slade says, but I can control you. You see, all of this trolling that I've been doing towards you, I was testing you. You see, you're gonna become my apprentice. Because if you don't, I'm gonna kill everybody else. So you have no choice. So he ended up manipulating this man to become his apprentice. So he got Robin out here stealing stuff, fighting his own friends, and is just straight up abusing him. So then Slade ended up making him rob Wayne Enterprises. Ooh, I know this Bruce is mad. But then the Titans pull up, so he dips. So Slade is in his earpiece like, hey boy, the you think you doing? You best go get your ass back in there and steal that chip, or it's off your friends right now. Stop playing with me. So Robin is forced to end up having to fight his own crew. So Starfire ends up holding him up. But then Slade in the earpiece again like, hey boy, you better shoot her right now. I ain't playing with you, Robin. But Starfire
It really was like this, bro.
I can't do this. Hey, nigga, didn't I tell you to shoot that bitch? I told you, boy, I ain't playing with you. So then he turns the probes on them. Oh my God. So then Robin just has to shoot him. Jesus Christ. So then Robin gets back to the base. And then he tries to swing on Slade, but he grabs his punch. Bro's like, that's a dishonorable punch. Like I told you, Robin, we're just alike.
Bro.
He starts beating this man
Bro,
again.
the savagery.
Somebody called child services. Man started tossing him around, and Mans was like, you ungrateful motherfucker. Ooh, what I'm about to do, you best call Batman right now. But then everybody else ended up pulling up. So then Slade ends up using the probes on him, but Robin ends up pulling the probes on himself. So he has to stop using it, and then they just started jumping Slade. They was like, teamwork makes the dream work. So Slade was like, another day. This is just the beginning, motherfuckers. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's finally time to move on to Exhibit B.
Ooh, Jesus.
I now present
That was a hell of an Exhibit A, bro.
the manipulation of Tara.
Oh
buddy.
no,
Where can I start
Tara.
with this one? You know what? Let's just go ahead and get the elephant out the room. Now, there's a reason I'm focusing only on the 2003 one. Because some of these other versions of Deathstroke, oh boy, I tell you. So yeah, back to our regular schedule programming. In the second season of Teen Titans.
Okay, didn't
Tara,
know all that.
This girl with earth-bending like power.
Wow.
So she ends up becoming friends with the Titans.
Right.
And if you're
Toph
friends
before
with
Toph.
the Titans, you're on this man's radar. So Tara has a little secret, and it's that she can't control her powers. And Beast Boy is the only person that she tells this to. And she's like, pinky promise, don't tell nobody. So later on, she teams up with the Titans to stop Slade. So she ends up getting separated, and she sees Slade running. So she ends up chasing him, and she ends up stopping him. But then bro sweeps her, and he's like, you falling for my trap. So dog traps her in this cave. Then he starts swinging on this defenseless girl. Then this man performed one of the most
Hey, yo, I
demonic
didn't remember
gas licks
this.
of all time. You know, bro, roll the clip. Anchor back up.
You know, little girl, I know literally everything about you, right? You see, I've been watching you for days, weeks, months, years, decades, centuries, eons, since the beginning of time.
Nigga, isn't that kind of creepy?
Shut up! You're scared that when the Titans figure out you can't control your powers, they gon' cast you out. And they will, cause they ain't your friends. But you see, I can help you. I can teach you how to control your powers.
But, what about my friend?
Gaslighting at its finest.
It's just
Don't do this shit.
This boy promised me.
that pointy-eared ass, that loudmouth ass boy, you know he gonna tell him.
But he promised me.
He ain't promised you shit. See, look at you. You can't even control shit with your sorry ass. You need me, ho.
So after this mission, the Titans invite Tara to join the team. Bobby's like,
Bro,
"You're a
that
great
was
fit,
terrible,
we
but
can
it
tell
was
that
so
you can't
on
control your
point.
powers." So she ended up freaking out, thinking that Beast Boy said something, but he actually ain't say nothing. They just figured it out. And she ended up running away. And guess who she ran to? This nigga is a demon.
Terrible.
He planted
Of
the
course.
seed in her head. And
Asshole.
all he literally had to do was just wait. So some time passes, and she ends up coming back, and she can control her powers. Something's real fishy here. So she ends up joining the team again, but obviously she has other ulterior motives. So she ends up going on a date with Beast Boy, so they leave. So when they leave, Cyborg get up and he like, God dog, ball hungry as a bitch. Hey, nobody awake, so I'm about to gobble on this glit.
Boy.
Oh, shit.
Yo, this man Cyborg really got caught in 4K with the glizzy. So Tara ended.
Could y'all imagine going in y'all's refrigerator at night, going to get a midnight snack, and you turn around and it's 100 niggas in all black? Boy, what are you gonna do? That would be crazy.
up taking down the entire security of the Titans Tower. So while the Titans are getting jumped by all the Slade pods, Tara's on her date with the Beast Boy. So they in this Ferris wheel.
Hey man, there's no better way to break up a group than a woman. Ask the
Slade is in
peoples.
the corner, just chilling. Bro's like, oh, so y'all motherfuckers just gonna act like I ain't hearing shit. All right, then. So he walks over, throws Beast Boy out of the Ferris wheel, starts whooping his ass. So they end up retreating into the House of Mirrors, and this man Slade looking like one of the tethered in us. So then it's revealed that Tara is Slade's apprentice. I mean, if you couldn't see the signs from a mile away.
Obviously.
So then Beast Boy started raging out, but Slade just pulled the pinky on him. So after they finished scrapping, Beast Boy's like, wow, so you just gonna play with my feelings like that? All right, then no wonder you ain't got no friends. Beat the traffic, hoe. And that was the final straw that finally ended up breaking her. And this man Slade had this all planned out. This man is a different type of menace.
Bruh's like, my apprentice, you shall now serve me in this whack-ass suit with them big-ass feet, them fat-ass size 52s. My God, you
I
giving
forgot
so
about
hard
that
for his money with
outfit.
those
Jesus.
Fat-ass, big-ass.
That was
steel-toe
terrible.
boots. God damn, them is fat as hell. So
She
some
do
big
got on
niggas
them
was
construction
like
site
driving
work
down the
boots.
street and they
For
got
real
hit by
though.
this rock. And it was Tara in this whack-ass suit. And And
Them
she's
Tony
like,
Stark
"Hey,
size
pussies." And
44s.
of course, this man Slade in her earpiece. Yeah, that's right. I like that shit. I like that shit. So she starts scrapping with them, and then it's revealed that Slade has control of her suit, and he has direct access to her nervous system. So bro takes over and just starts going buck wild. So the Titans end up having to dip. So then later on, Slade sends Terra to break out Cinder Block, Plasmus, and Overload. And all the Titans ended up getting body, man. It was just raps after that. So this man Slade took over the entire city. Yo, where the is the Justice League at, my nigga? So the Titans end up having to come back and jump Terra. So while this girl is running for her life, getting the absolute
We know they
race
wasn't
beat
gonna go there. That's
she
why I
runs
left
back
it
to
alone.
Slade like, Slade, I can't do it. Then he socks her in the face. So I was like, you thought what they did to you was bad?
Oh, you thought.
Please, just wait till what I'm about to do to your ass. So this man just starts beating the life out of her. Bro's like, you got one job and you running away like
bro.
a bitch. Oh, nah, little boo-boo, that ain't gonna do. So now Slade is controlling her, about to make her kill Beast Boy. But
Over with.
through the power of friendship, she ended up breaking free and started swinging on Slade.
You can do it.
Stop throwing these little small ass pebbles at me. And then the Menace Slade ended up falling to his demise. And that was the end of his journey.
Out of there.
Psych!
Exhibit C.
That was so great. I knew it.
I'll present to you our final exhibit. From the grave. So Slade has been dead for some time now. But Robin is obviously still obsessed, thinking he could come back one day.
This is where I
one day,
was
while they're
mentioning
fighting
earlier.
Cinderblock, Robin is in this dark forest. And he ends up seeing Slade, so he starts tracking him down. So Slade's like, oh, Robin, wouldn't you like to stop me again? I got these 3 bombs placed around the city. Can you defuse them in time? So then everybody else pulls up, and Robin's like, guys, Slade, he's back. Well, Cyborg's like, wait, what you mean, cuz? We literally saw that man drown in lava. But Robin's like, nah, I swear to God, I saw that nigga. So Robin sends them out to find the bombs, but they can't find absolutely nothing. So then Robin sees Slade again, and he starts boxing him up. So then he ends up running right past Starfire. So
Bro,
Robin's like, hey,
this
girl, what are you doing? He's right.
this whole series right here tripped me out, y'all. This gave me mental problems. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, seeing this as a young person and like trying to figure it out, and then like feeling like you going through what Robin is going through, feeling like you going crazy because you know what you're seeing, but apparently what you're seeing is not reality. Boy, talking about going through it as a youngin'.
There. But she's like, Robin, what the hell have you been smoking? Because there was nobody there.
Smoking not
So
a nothing.
Robin ends up running off back to Slade's old base. So he ends up seeing him again. So he's like, Robin, hello, glad you could make it. So Robin starts swinging again, but then Slade just starts beating the absolute hell out of this.
He always
He
beats
is
the hell
beating
out of
him like
Robin.
He's never beat him before. Like, this isn't even a fight. This is just a
Robin
fight.
literally
So the
never
other Titans pull up
had a
and
chance.
They see him just getting hit by nothing. The Cyborg like, my nigga, are you good? But Robin just keeps on insisting that Slade is here, so they just have to shoot him. So they end up strapping Robin on this bed to see what's wrong with him. So while they outside and Robin is in this room alone, he ends up seeing Slade again. So I was like, Robin, what are you doing? Let me get you out of those restraints. So some minutes later, and then everybody realized, oh my God, yo, where did this man just go? So Raven tries to find him, so she ends up going in his mind. And yo, you can just see all the trauma this man has. If you look closely, you can literally see his parents falling to their death off of the trapeze. Like, I know this is supposed to be a kid show, but Jesus Christ. So Raven
I forgot about
finally
that.
ends up getting into his mind, so she's like, see, Robin, there's absolutely nobody here.
Bow.
So then Raven's
I
like, oh my
remember
God,
that
nah, he's not tripping.
tenfold.
So meanwhile, as we cut to Slade just whooping Robin, just absolutely brutally pummelizing this man in his own house, Robin literally starts begging for his life. Bro's like, please, Slade, stop. And Slade's like, nah, I will never stop. I am the thing that keeps you up at night. the evil that haunts every dark corner of your goddamn mind. I will absolutely never rest, and neither will you.
This is some
But Robin ends up
psychotic
turning on the
shit,
light, and
bro.
he finally stops him. And he ends up figuring out that this man Slade had one last trick: to have this toxic dust from his mask enter Robin so he could beat the shit out of this nigga in his head. Oh my God. Oh, buddy, that's just taking it just too far. Man said, even in death, I will still whoop your ass. So we gotta be thinking, all right, this is finally the end of Slade, right? It's gotta be over, right?
Psych!
This man comes back from the dead.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
There is no stopping this man.
I forgot all
so
about this.
Obviously, like, yo, wait, hold on. How are you here? Then bro's like, oh, well, you see, Raven, your daddy has given me a second chance at life. Oh, and also, I'm a firebender now. So then he starts whooping the whole crew. Man's just playing with his food. So then he pulls up on Raven and he's like, I must deliver the message. So Raven ended up having to use... But that did not work at all. Bro is still moving. So Robin ends up boxing him up, but dog
Oh my God.
shivered it off. Oh my goodness. Bro was like, I have been.
Oh, I didn't remember any of this. Oh my God.
So he ended up tracking down Raven and made her
Bruh.
see the end of the world. He absolutely traumatized her. So then he just drops her off the building. He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Happy birthday. So then some days later, he ends up pulling up to the Titan's tower with a army of fire demons. And bro's like, I told y'all I would spin the block on y'all one day. So Robin ended up kicking this
Wow,
man, but he
bro.
just got him like the damn Undertaker. Then just started bodying everybody. Then Cyborg basically shot a Kamehameha at this nigga. And he just...
Let's
ate
go!
it. Bro didn't even move. So Raven ended
Ooh.
up just having to give herself up. So Slade
Wow.
was technically an accomplice to causing the end of the world. So let's see, this man basically just killed 7.7 billion people. So then after this, Trigon ended up betraying him. So then
course.
Slade has to end up working with Robin. So Robin can get Raven back, and so Slade can get his body back. Because the deal that Slade made with Trigon is that if he will bring Raven to him, he will give him his flesh back. But Trigon forfed on this man. He was capping. So they ended up splitting up. So Robin's like, all right, so where you going? And Slade's like, down a little further. You see, people like me, when they die, go to really, really hot places. You feel me? I'm talking like Nashville chicken, my nigga. So later on, Slade ends up pulling up
I'm not
at
surprised
this
by
door
that
with
at
this
all.
ginormous boss-looking character guarding the thing. Doll looking like a Souls boss. And Doll's like,
What you seek, you shall not reclaim. You shall not pass!
so the boss Loki is working Slade right now. Bro is actually getting packed up. So then the dude says,
You cannot hope to defeat pure evil.
then Slade's like, nigga, who the f do you think I am? So then he ends up blowing this man to bits. And he ends up getting his whole body back. And he's like, pure evil.
What?
Buddy, I am pure evil. I'll be taking that axe too. So then while the Titans are fighting Trigon,
What?
this man Slade comes from the top rope and cuts off one of his horns. Bro's like, these are my kids to torment. So f off. And also, you gonna hold me and lie to me? Eat my dick. So they ended up just jumping Trigon and he was just done for. So then Slade dips and he doesn't appear till the final episode of the show, which is one of the weirdest endings I have ever seen. So this man Beast Boy goes back to the House of Mirrors because Tara's back and everything, but she don't remember nothing. And then Slade just starts talking to him again. He's like, you know, Tara never liked you, right? Your breath stank, you musty, and you dusty. No wonder she don't want to remember your ass. So then bro comes from the roof and starts beating the hell out of him. But then Beast Boy
Bro,
ends up
this
ramming
was
him into
so
this rope.
crazy.
But it wasn't Slade, it was one of his bots. And the bot keeps
Of
on
course.
repeating, she doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. She doesn't want to see you anymore. Oh my goodness, bro. This man passed this test with ease. I mean, bro, this man is a demon and you just watched a kid show. I mean, this is the same man that drove his daughter to insanity, stole the Speed Force, and the amount of people this man has killed. Nah, bro, this man is a menace.
He stole the speed. Oh my God. I didn't know that, bro. That's insane, bro. I did not know Slade was that much of a demon, bro. He is really on demon time out here. He perfectly fits the round table's motto, what they got going on, real talk. Like way more than a lot of other people. Yo, that's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Before you guys head out, make sure you like and subscribe. Be sure to put down more videos that you want to see me react to. We'll go ahead and get to that real soon. I love you guys. Peace.